Hey everyone, this is Disc Junkie, and today I'm reviewing The Pledge, directed by Sean Penn. And this is a Korean special edition. I believe it's out of print. Anyway, it's quite old. It's presented in a super thick and sturdy special edition box. Just show you, this is the front. It comes in a sort of semi-half glossy. As you can see, it's got, I don't know how to describe it, it's got a bit of texture to it, and quite nicely done. And there's the side, I can show you the back as well. It's printed in Korean, apart from the sort of quote up here. But I do believe that, you know, it's a very nicely designed box set. And the sign here is sort of a red golden type color, sort of bronzy looking. But now I'm gonna open this up, and it folds out like this. And as you can see, it's incredibly thick. You know, it's got some thick edges, and the whole thing opens up pretty much like a book, I would say. So it's not your typical digipack, because it does have this incredibly thick edge to it, which sort of contains everything within. However, here we got the inside of the front cover, so to speak. So that's the movie disc here. Got the M-Lock hub, which I love, gotta mention it. Got some artwork there, and this is just your typical slim digi-tray, which is glued to the cardboard. And this is super sturdy, by the way. This is not, you can't bend this. If you bend this, you're gonna break it in half. But you know, but you wouldn't bend it that much anyway. But it is incredibly sturdy. I can just, as you can see, it's not flimsy at all. So really nice quality there. Now moving on, I'm gonna show you all the stuff that's hidden inside. First up, we got a fold-out poster, and now this is quite large, so this is the width of it, but it's exactly the same as the front cover for the box set. But as you can see, yeah, I can't fit it in the frame, but it's quite a large poster. So yeah, it's very nice. Next up we got these. Yeah, this is a beautiful shot right here. It's a couple of art cards or postcards or whatever you want to call them. It's a bronze colored paper binder here, just trying to get this off. There we go. So it's the front, and all the back sides are just white, so that's that. See, next up, see what we got here. It is a listing of the soundtrack, and then you're wondering, like, okay, why is the soundtrack listed? But this edition does in fact have the soundtrack CD included. It's right there. So here's a listing for all the tracks on the soundtrack. It's quite a good soundtrack, actually, really moody, nice, atmospheric. But yeah, soundtrack listing, and yeah, just a piece of cardboard. Next up, got I believe it's the second fold-out poster actually. It's about the same, or exactly the same size as the first one. And on this one we got the director, Sean Penn. There you go. And last but not least, as I mentioned, you got a soundtrack CD. So this is the entire movie soundtrack, and yeah, and this is the only edition to include this as far as I know. So that is really quite nice. But yeah, based on the inclusion of the soundtrack, I do believe this is the best edition to get of the movie if you're gonna get it on DVD. That being said, I believe this might, I think it's out of print because it's quite old, but it is a very nice box set and I do really like it. So yeah, if you want to get the best packaging for The Pledge on DVD, I think this might be what you're looking for. But anyway, that's it from me today. Hope you all enjoy this, and I will see you all next time.